What's happening? Let's talk about Aries. I'm going to do all the zodiac signs, but the first zodiac sign is Aries. See, I think with all signs, you got to start with the actual symbol for the sign. It's ram horns. So, one thing about Aries, they're known for charging forward. They very bold, super confident. Confidence comes very natural to an Aries. I ain't never met an Aries that ain't super confident. But one thing about Aries, they impatient than a motherfucker. So it don't matter how confident they is, they gonna get impatient with you if you don't do whatever they want you to do whenever they want you to do it. They tend to do everything quick. Now that could be a pro or that could be a con because they make decisions very quick, which help them out in a lot of aspects of life. But they also impulsive than a motherfucker. So they'll get tired of you and they'll move on in like 2 days. You ain't even know that they had moved on, but they had already moved on 2 days ago. So technically, they never was really with you because they already had moved on before you knew they moved on. And then you just was sitting there like, damn, they moved on? They a fire sign. So they always coming in a blazing trail. You know, they very energetic. You're going to love to be around the Aries. They always got good energy, high energy. If you want to maintain your relationship with an Aries, you got to stay a challenge. Because one thing about a Aries, they love a new challenge. If you don't stay a new challenge to them, reinvent yourself over and over and over again, then they're going to go find a new challenge and somebody that's a new adventure because they cannot stay still. They need something new. They need something to excite them over and over. They're the first zodiac sign, so they're very curious. It's like a newborn baby. They soaking in so much so quick. It's the first sign of the zodiac. They got to soak in a lot of information. They ready to go get some more. They want to learn. So you have to keep being adventurous. You have to keep being new, fresh. Another thing about an Aries, you got to show, don't tell. They believe in actions. Actions always matter with an Aries. You got to make sure you showing them. They don't care about the words. They care about your actions. Overall, Aries are some of the most brave, ambitious, determined people that you ever will meet. And they're very straightforward and they don't tend to sugarcoat shit. So it's like, if you ain't used to an Aries, you would damn near think they lying to you because of how truthful they is. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you just said that, but honestly, they really being truthful to your ass. You just didn't know they was being truthful to your ass because you ain't used to them motherfuckers being truthful. Like, they don't really care. They in their own world and they just moving. Like, they just there. And it's just like, if you ask anything, they're gonna tell your ass, so you might want to be careful what you ask.